So stem cells, they're the starter cells of all the cells in your body, and they travel around in your blood, which makes it much easier nowadays to collect them for people that need them. People might need them because their body doesn't make, because they might have leukemia or other blood cancers or other immunodeficient diseases, and so they need a perfect match, as close to perfect as possible, for stem cells to help their body repair and save their life. So one day you might get a call telling you that you're a potential match for somebody who's got a serious medical condition. That's what happened to me, and I had to have some tests, some blood tests, and after a few months I found out that I was the closest match. So went up to Sheffield Hospital and had a few more tests, like an X-ray and an ECG, just all to prove that I was fit enough to donate. And about a month later I went for the actual procedure. 4 days before that, a nurse came to the house to give me some injections of GCSF, which is a granulate colony stimulating factor, which basically increases the amount of stem cells in your body. So for these 4 days she would give me one injection in each arm, and that might give a little bit of pain, like in the lower back and legs, not significant at all, and you can take paracetamol. And so I had those injections, and then on the 4th day I went to donate. I actually stayed in a hotel so that I could be close to the hospital. I went to donate the following morning. You are hooked up to a machine whereby blood comes out of one arm, just like donating blood really, except that the machine takes the blood from one arm and feeds it back into your other arm, so you're not losing any blood, and in between the machine is taking out the stem cells and counting them. And while you're doing that, you're just lying there watching TV. I watched Gino D'Acampo, it was very good. I read some books, and you can eat. So it's fine for about 5 hours. I lay there and it was all fine. And then after that I waited for an hour or so to see, well, they counted the stem cells to see if they had enough. Thankfully they did, and I was free to go. If they didn't, all it would mean is going back the next morning and going through the procedure again. After the procedure I felt a little bit tired for a day, maybe 2 days. I didn't have any pain, but maybe where they took the blood it was a tiny bit sore, again just for a day or so. And that was it really, a very simple procedure. So why do it? I mean, apart from the obvious that you can save somebody's life, which is a huge thing, it's something incredibly, I felt incredibly privileged to be able to do that, and it's very humbling that you can do what you can to save somebody's life. The world's not a great place, but if you can do something relatively small to change it so amazingly, so hugely for somebody and their family, that's a great thing. I mean, apart from the birth of my children, which was the greatest thing I can say I've done, which is creating life, I would say this is up there with it, which is helping to save a life. Yeah, simple thing. So, how do you join? Well, if you give blood, which is another great thing to do, it's very easy to join. Just ask when you go and give, and you can join the register. There's 2 main registers in England, the Anthony Nolan or the British Bone Marrow Registry. They both do the same thing. look them up, join. It's really easy. There's a particular shortage with Asian donors, any ethnic minority donors, and there's a big need. There's people out there that need them desperately. It's very easy. It's very easy to make a big change.